when I travel to a new country, maybe it could sound weird for some of you guys, but I like to visit the convenience stores, the McDonald's, and the supermarkets. I just want to see the differences with my own country, which is Canada. I've never been to Sweden, so today I'm going to watch a video about basically a tour, a supermarket tour from the channel Jetlag Warriors. Let's check it out.
All right, full supermarket tour here in Stockholm, Sweden. Let's check out the pricing of some more staple foods as well as maybe some of the more unique items here in Sweden. And so first thing you'll notice in the fruit and veggie section is Sweden is a country of paper bags and not plastic bags, at least at this particular supermarket. And it's really convenient that so many of the words are the same or so similar to English that you couldn't mistake it, like tomat or banana, which is sort of nice for us. And actually the prices are pretty good. We were sort of nervous that Sweden would be like out of our budget, but it's kind of manageable, kind of similar to Canada in terms of the price.
Canada, except for the bananas.
Bananas are very expensive here. And then right beside the fruit and veg, you have what appears to be a pretty fresh baked bread section where the bread looks quite good. And it looks like more or less 30 kroners for a loaf, which is not bad for a fresh baked bread that looks like it came right out of the bakery, like handmade.
The bread really looks different. It looks fancy. That's the word I would use. Well, it looks delicious.
Kind of reasonable, kind of fair. And then you can follow your nose to this section, which is looking like treats, including but not limited to cinnamon rolls. And I guess the price is mix and match, 3 for 35.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. What would you rate your bread versus, let's say, Germany, France, Italy? Does Sweden have good bread, good bakery?
Which is kind of manageable. And they look great, to be honest. And then typically on these videos, we like to show the cheapest loaf of bread. Now, it's never clear how often the local people are eating the cheap sliced bread. In Canada, we ate it every day, at least in my family. It was called Wonder Bread.
Me too.
It looks like the cheap one here is 25 kroners. And I guess they're eating a good amount of sliced bread because it's a good size section. Although maybe similar to Finland, they're doing more rye or, you know, like real good quality bread and not so
wow, that looks pretty
cheap,
good.
Bleached white bread.
Rye is not very popular in Canada.
Oh, check it out. Even some, what appears to be lingon berry bread. So it's, I guess a rye bread with lingonberry in it. Very Nordic. First time we saw it was in Finland, but it seems very local, this lingonberry. Quite yummy, actually. Kind of sour and good. Now, this is something new. I don't necessarily know what it is. It's the size of a big dinner plate. Or a big serving plate. It's about 30 kroners. Oh, it feels like a cracker inside.
What's that?
Knuckle bread. Google Translate wasn't doing much to show us what this is. It almost looks like a big cracker, maybe. And they got a whole section of it. Maybe it's like a, it's 5 or 6 of them. Yeah, it's like a bunch of circular things you could snap off and maybe dip in some cream cheese or something.
How do you eat that?
Swedish crackers. They come in a big stack of 6 of them.
Yes.
With cheese?
Something new. And so I guess we've stumbled into the coffee section here, which is slightly bigger than the tea section. So I would guess Swedish people are drinking more coffee than tea. They do have the extra coffee, which this brand is from Finland. And believe it or not, Finnish people are unanimous in saying it's the worst coffee ever made. It is the cheapest one on the shelf at 38 kroners, but evidently it's like mud water. It's not even drinkable. And I guess the average price of half kilo of coffee is something like 75 kroners. Seems to be average. You can do 60, you could do 90, but 75, which is not that bad.
Not that bad. I think it's a little bit more than Finland.
More expensive than Finland. But still manageable, especially for us. We drink coffee. Yeah. More or less.
I have a Swedish friend and he's big with coffee.
From here all the way down to the far wall, I think it's all jam all the time. Some of them look really nice. I mean, this has got to be good stuff.
Oh my God, a lot of jam.
Raspberry jam made with real raspberries. 44 kroners.
Look at this alley.
In a tub. Again, this is the extra brand. This could be questionable. Strawberry jam. Big plastic tub of jam.
So cheap.
22 kroners. Quite affordable, actually. Quite cheap. And even some squeezy jam. And even jam in a, what do you call that? Tube? It's like pate almost. You know those tubes of pate? So jam in all containers here in Sweden.
This whole part.
That's a huge alley of jam.
Wow,
You
yeah,
guys
good
like
point.
jam, huh?
Huge section of lingonberry. And even some, this is expensive jam here. This is the, I guess, ekologisk probably means like
Organic.
organic. 75 kroners. This is probably good stuff. Put that on some fresh bread in the morning. Nice. And look at that. Even a breakfast at Tiffany's chocolate set in a metal box right here in Sweden. Didn't expect that. And so I guess the local brand of chips is Estrella. We haven't seen
These chips, when I go to IKEA here, I live in Thailand and I see these chips all the time. And I don't want to eat too much chips because, I don't want to get too fat. But every time I go to IKEA, I get the ranch one or the dill one. The dill are my favorite.
Lay's or Doritos, and they tend to like a big bag here in Sweden. They're all 275 grams, and the flavors are kind of similar. We got chili, salt, vinegar, although ranch and sour cream is a bit American inspired. Pause the vlog, everybody. In Sweden, they have the greatest dessert ever made. Salmiakki ice cream on a stick. Now, I don't know if this is popular
What's
in
that?
Sweden, but it's really popular in Finland. Not only the
Wait,
ice cream,
what's
but
that?
just the salmiakki anything.
So good.
This salmiakki ice cream cannot be beaten.
Must try.
Must try. Highly recommend.
But what is it? Please comment down below. It was black. What is it? Chocolate? This is definitely not chocolate, right? Explain to me what salmiakki is.
In fact, maybe we can look for salmiakki here. Although at first glance, there's almost nothing salmiakki. Where in Finland, it's like more than half. But maybe Swedish people are similar to Finnish, where they like the sweets.
Sweet tooth.
Sweet tooth, because there's a lot of sweets here compared to the amount of chips. In Canada, it's chips country.
I would say in the supermarket there are more choices of candies and chocolates than chips and popcorn.
Yeah, exactly. Seems like maybe Swedish people like the sweets.
Yeah.
Sweetish
Yeah, that's
people. That's a good one.
That's a huge
Swedish.
candy alley.
That's horrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. And my suspicion was right, that there's no Lay's in this store and no Doritos. Actually, there's one bag of Doritos. Same price as the other side for a bag that's just over half as big. So local brand, Estrella, is the winner.
Peanut butter smell.
Oh, peanut butter
Huh?
rings. It's
That
probably
looks
good.
good.
It's probably good, actually.
Oh,
Is this
yeah.
savory or sweet? I mean,
I
it
was-
must be savory because it's in
Probably
chips like-
salty, yeah, probably savory and like a pretzel almost.
Yeah.
That could be good. Oh, check it out. We have headed downstairs towards the fresh salad bar. I guess you can mix and match and make your own. And it is 14 kroners a kilogram. I'm not sure how much a kilogram of salad is. I think a
That's
kilogram
not
of
too
salad is
bad.
a lot. Because it's mostly light. It's just lettuce and carrots and stuff.
Unless you get the pasta.
The pasta adds up quick. Pro tip would be go for the lettuce and get yourself a huge bowl.
Not a bad price.
No, that's what I'm saying, not a bad price. And so you guys might have heard about surströmming. I thought it was Norwegian, to be honest, but so many comments have come in saying, go for the surströmming. We've come to the canned fish section. We can't seem to find
No,
it.
thank
it's mostly
you.
tuna and sardines and very familiar stuff. So maybe it's not available, or maybe it's not as commonly eaten. It's just popular on YouTube because of the crazy reaction people have first time smelling
Maybe.
surströmming.
Ramen
Oh,
I wouldn't
and
try
gosh.
it. Maybe. I don't know.
Is this my new favorite snack? Is this real?
chips. Is it crispy?
Garlic salami
think
chips.
so.
It's a bit crispy, but it's a bit soft. It's 30
Whoa.
kroners a pack, but garlic,
Oh my
salami,
God.
chips. That's my three favorite things. I mean, that
That
sounds
looks
so
good.
Garlic salami chips. Wow. And so I guess Swedish people love salami because everywhere I look, there's all these different brandings of different types of
Wow.
salami. But first things first, let's focus on the fresh meat, chicken, beef, and pork because ever since the global event of 2020,
Okay, if I was going in Sweden in a supermarket, I'd go straight to the salami section, guys. Woo, that looked amazing.
meat prices are out of whack and it's kind of unpredictable which country will be affordable or not. So let's check it out here in Sweden.
Oh
So
my
the
God,
prices
that's
of ground pork
expensive.
and ground beef and chicken breast are not
What?
great. They're actually a little bit more expensive here than in Canada. And in Canada, a
Yes.
lot of people are complaining over how expensive the meat has gotten. Although you got to cross-reference this with how much money people are earning here.
Ah.
So maybe a Swedish person can let us know in the comments if the meat prices have gone up so much in the past 3-4 years, or if they're still affordable or what. Because for us, it's expensive for meat.
Yes.
We're looking for the red or yellow tag of on sale, something like this. We're kind of sticking to the on sale items and making sure they're not expired. That's kind of the idea for us, at least. Wow, look at this, guys. Look no further. American style
Pancake?
original pancakes, 35 kroners, pre-made for you. No need to pour it in a pan and cook it up yourself. Pre-made pancakes, which not bad at all. And right beside the pancakes is this stuff, which Google Translate is calling this rice grains, but I guess it's some kind
Rice?
of porridge, like rice porridge.
Ah,
Something different. It comes in a funny packaging,
That's
and
cheap.
they got like 6 or 7 varieties. Some sort of liquid rice dish.
Yeah.
I would
Potentially
like- I would
breakfast,
try
it feels
that.
like. Pancakes, rice porridge. This is a Swedish healthy breakfast. Wow, check this out. This is something new. These are all tubes. By the way, metal tubes, which we don't have this very much in Canada. Although I've seen this around the world. It's almost like feels like it should be some kind of construction adhesive inside. It's very solid
What's
metal
that?
tube. But this whole shelf is cream cheese of various flavors: shrimp, salami, lobster, peppers, tuna. This is like a unique section here.
Cream
Just
cheese?
metal tubes of different cream cheese, even the hot jalapeno cream cheese.
wow. This looks
Wow,
pretty
interesting.
good.
I don't think they're real cream cheese because it's not inside a fridge.
Oh, good point. It's not cold. This
Yeah.
is cream cheese. Interesting. Probably yummy, to be honest.
Oh, they even have like sweet ones, apple, blue cheese, apple, and cinnamon.
Oh, wow.
Wow, something new. Okay, Swedish
That
people
looks
like fake
good.
cream cheese. That's interesting. And I guess Swedish people, same like Finnish people, they love Mexican food. This is a whole shelf, front and back, of all Mexican food. It's funny
Really?
because we haven't seen very many worldly shelves. They even got a sombrero.
Yeah, a party.
Somehow Mexican culture has really caught on in the Nordic countries. We haven't seen like a Thai culture, Thai food section, or like a South Asian food section. Just Mexico, in both Finland and Sweden. Don't get me wrong, Mexican food's so good, but I wonder how it caught on. Well, maybe I answered my own question. Caught on because it's so good.
Of course.
And so we've come to the dairy section, where the other day Ivana and I made a mistake that we're gonna make again because it was a very happy mistake. This is in fact not yogurt. It's called quark. And it's something
What's
like
that?
yogurt multiplied by cheese. It's in the middle of yogurt and cheese, right? That's how you describe it?
Cheese and
But
yogurt?
it's good stuff, man. So we're gonna,
Yeah.
Just like yogurt.
but
I
it's a
never
bit
tried
cheesy,
that.
creamy yogurt.
Whipped cream plus yogurt.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
We're a fan, so we're gonna pick out some more cork, where we've never seen this product outside of Sweden, to be honest. And typically,
I wanna
we show
try
you
it.
guys what the standard cost of milk is, because that's sort of transferable to a bunch of different countries. This is the milk we've been buying. It's 20 kroners for 1.5 liters, and it's 3%, which means it's thick and good milk. We'll buy again.
Not bad.
Good Swedish milk, and fair price actually.
Yes.
And same story for eggs. We like to show the sort of cheapest one, or just what looks to be the most commonly. Whoa, not that cheap over here. This is gonna be 26, but that's only for 6 eggs.
That's
We're
expensive.
looking for about twice that for a full pack of eggs.
I'm sure the extra brand is the cheapest one.
I'm sure the extra brand is the cheapest one. Yeah, that'll be the cheapest one. And I guess what? In Sweden, they're doing 12 eggs, just like Canada and United States, not 10. A lot of countries do 10, but Sweden got the right idea. A dozen eggs.
Right.
That's 1 unit of eggs. And so it looks like we've come to the delicious drinks portion of our video. Pepsi, $10.50 for 1, or 2 for 15. Coke is $11.50 for 1, or 2 for 20. So Coke is substantially more expensive than Pepsi, which is fair. It is the superior product after all. Now, everybody, I am an open-minded kind of guy. I'm willing to learn what is the idea behind this law. I'm assuming it's a law, because every beer here, even the name brands like Heineken, which exist in
There's one beer that my Swedish friend brought me from Sweden. I can't remember the name, but Oh my god, it's one of the best beer I had in my life. Let's see if we can see it on the
Every
shelf.
country. It's only 3.5% alcohol here in
It's a Pilsner.
That's right.
Sweden. Everything is 3.5%. Carlsberg 3.5%. I'm willing to hear the explanation from a Swedish person. I'm assuming it's we don't want people so drunk, but then how can you still buy a whole bottle of vodka? It just seems like an unfair punishment to all us beer consuming people. But
I'm trying. I cannot
in any
see
case,
it.
the price of beer is not too bad actually. Maybe because there's less alcohol in it. This, for instance, is 62 for a 6-pack of Carlsberg. Keep in mind it's 3.5%, which is cheaper beer than Finland, but it's also less effective beer than Finland, if you catch my drift. So something new. I've never seen a country where they cap the amount of percent that you're allowed to drink in a beer. Now,
That's interesting.
what Sweden lacks in the beer department, they make up for in the mustard department. Because I've tried 3 or 4 of these. Let me tell you, some very good mustard. Some of them are called Stark, which is really usually just delicious. Stark means strong, I believe. It just means So that's like 24 kroners, and different flavors, different packagings. Very good mustard. Big fan of mustard, as you guys know. Even some of this fancy mustard where you need a knife to get it on your bread. Big fan. Good mustard country. And typically we show price of Heinz ketchup, 33 for 400 mils. Fair price. And it can be fun to look at the different type of oil countries use, because in Canada, mostly olive oil, although we also have canola on the cheaper side. And we've seen in Asia, people use a lot of palm oil,
Right.
which was something different that we hadn't seen before. Now in Sweden, it's basically the same as Canada, mostly olive oil with a little bit of what they call rapeseed oil, which we call canola, same product. And the price for olive oil, which is like 2/3 of the shelf, about 90 kroners for a half liter. Although you can obviously find a little bit cheaper, 84, and certainly a lot more, like 132. And so in conclusion, we spent 349 kroners, which is pretty good price actually. I thought the prices might be like Japan and we were gonna go broke, but that was kind of manageable, while maintaining the meat was a bit higher than normal. And it was a true superstore, meaning pharmacy and school supplies and toys and toilet paper, you name it.
Pans and pots.
And I realized after, they don't actually sell vodka in there. Because the point I made was, how can you limit the alcohol percent in beer and then sell a bottle of vodka beside
Right.
it? They don't sell a bottle of vodka.
No.
So I'm not sure what the law is, but something funny with the beer that I've never seen before.
True.
And there you have it, guys. Okay, back.
What's the law with alcohol? Do they sell liquor in supermarkets? And what's up with the beers? The beers are capped at 3.5% per beer. Didn't know that. Well, if I go to Sweden, I'm gonna go straight to the cold cuts with the salami. Wow, you seem to have a very good choice of salami over there. Guys, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.